New players have a hard time making money and they stay poor for a very long time in GTA because of that. In this video I'll show you how to become rich in GTA Online. Let's get into it. Alright, so before we actually dive into the way to make money, I'm gonna give you quick tips. You should start by doing the special scavenger hunts that are available in free roam, and these are bounty missions from mod, the revolver treasure hunt, and the Los Santos slasher, which will give you 250,000 each. You should also try and complete the movie props and signal jammers, which, I mean, I'm not sure if there's a lot of people who completed them, but you should try your best and complete them because they will give you 150,000 each. You can also try your luck and spin the casino wheel daily for a chance to also win extra income. It's gonna vary from 20,000 to 50,000, so you really make sure you try your best. And also pay attention for double and triple money weeks that does weekly, so you should definitely check the newswire when there's an awesome week that you can make money. And also one of the best ones is that you should buy the Casaca and work your way through the Cayo Perico. And things at first will be slow. You're still a beginner, you do not really have that much money, but once you've done your first heist, you will be able to buy better weapons and vehicles and make things quicker and more fun. Alright, so let's move into the main things that you can do to earn your money. Firstly, we're going to talk about heists. They are awesome, but the best heist out of all of them is the Cayo Perico heist. The potential profit is around 1.5 million per hour. The prerequisites are that you need to buy a Casaca submarine, which costs around 2.2 million without any upgrades, and you also need to be a VIP, CEO, or an MC president. Well, the method is you basically go to the music locker at the casino, and then you're gonna meet Miguel Madrazo, I think his name is, and then afterwards you'll be able to buy the Casaca and then start your own a VIP CEO in the secure serve option. You can go to your Casaca, you can start the heist, you can do the setups. You're going to have to go to the island, gather information, etc., and then complete the setups. And then once that's over, you can do the heist itself. The setups, it should take you anywhere from 30 to 1 hour. It depends on how fast you are and how skilled you are in the game, of course. But given its popularity and profitable, it's gonna be very profitable for you to make money from this, and it's gonna be fun. Now, unlike other heists, everything that can be done solo with this heist. It's basically one of the most profitable things to do in the game. It's just awesome. I have really nothing else to say about it. And the other heist is the Diamond Casino heist, which is awesome. It can net you anywhere from 500 to a million an hour. It depends how many people you have with you. The prerequisites are you need an arcade, which costs anywhere from 1.2 million, and you also need to be an organization member like a VIP, CEO, president, etc. And also the downside about this heist, you need at least one more friend to do the heist with, or you need 3 players with. Alright, so after you buy the arcade, you have to complete the mandatory setup missions. Then you can start your own organization. You'll have to scope out the casino, get every information that you need. Then you'll need to choose your approach, etc., see what, and then you have to do the setup missions, etc. And also, quick tip, try and complete this with the least amount of people as possible. The other heist is the Doomsday heist. Get you anywhere from 500,000 per hour. The prerequisites is that you need a facility that costs anywhere from 1 million to 3 million, I think, and you also need 1 to 3 friends. And the method is you basically just buy the facility, you go there, you're gonna have a lot of heist that are annoying as fuck, and once you do that, you can start doing the setups, do the heist, etc., and it can net you a lot of money. Personally, I do not really know that much about this heist because I do not really care about the Doomsday heist. It doesn't really make you money, and besides, I do not really have anyone to do this heist with. But if you guys have people do the heist with, the Doomsday heist may not be the best in terms of money, but it's gonna be very fun to do, trust me. And the other ones, which are the original heist, we are not gonna dive deep, but I'm just gonna give you a quick guide. The profit can be anywhere from 100,000 to 600,000 per hour, and you also need a high-end apartment. That's anywhere from 200,000 to $1 million, and you also need 3 friends mandatory. You cannot do this heist with 2 players or 3 players. Alright, so once you bought the apartment, you can go there and then you go to your heist planning room in your high-end apartment and select the heist that you want to do. And you also need to pay front cost to start the heist as a host, and then you can invite 3 players and work your way through the setups. And finally, it is also recommended to have a good group of players, but I think that this is impossible. The other things that you can do in GTA Online that are gonna get you a lot of money is active businesses. What this means is they are different from passive businesses. You have to involve yourself, you have to go in there and do the work to make money. And these are the special cargo, which is with the CEO office, and it can net you anywhere from now there isn't really a range of money they can make an hour. You just have to source a lot of crates, and then when you want to sell, you can sell, but it depends. You can either make from 80,000 to $2 million an hour. Alright, so the prerequisites is that you need an office, which is around a minimum $1 million, and you also need a warehouse, and the minimum cost is going to be 250,000. and this is what's gonna do. It's gonna net you the ability to register as CEO permanently, and that's just awesome. Alright, so the method is you have two ways that you can source crates. You can source them yourself by going to your office, and then you just select a special cargo, and there's gonna be three options: one crate, 2 crates, and 3 crates. Choose the 3 crate option. Like, I know it's around 18,000, but it's gonna give you more crates, and it's gonna speed up the process of actually filling your warehouse. So option is that you can just simply go to your warehouse, and there's gonna be a technician there. You pay them around 7,500, and then they go out there and source crates, and they can also come back with anywhere from 1 crate to 3 crates. That just depends by luck. And also, a tip for this business is that the more crates you sell at once, the more money you're gonna make per crate. So hence, if you have a large warehouse, the best way to build up all your crates and sell them. However, large warehouses do cost more money, but they also can store up to 111 crates at once, which is a kind of a risk if you actually have that crates, because when you're gonna sell, you may lose everything or you make a lot of money. The other way to make money is the agency VIP contract. It can net you anywhere from 300,000 per hour, depending on how many agency VIP contracts you do. And the prerequisites are that you need an agency, and the minimum cost is going to be around 2 million. You have to buy an agency, then go to your agency, go to your laptop, and then you can start doing any type of thing. The other one is the auto shop. It can make you a lot of money. I'm not sure how much, because there's a lot of ways that they can make money with, but if we took the import and export type of auto shop that there's in your office, 20,000 to 100,000 an hour. And the prerequisites are that you need an auto shop, and the minimum cost of it is around 1.7 million. How do you start this? You basically have to go to the LS car meet in order to be able to buy an auto shop. Then you're going to have a cutscene in there. Then you're going to go to in-game website, which is the Maze Bank foreclosures. Then once you do that, you can check the auto shops, buy one, and then you're going to go to your auto shop. There's going to be a cutscene as well, because there's a lot of cutscenes in this game, and they're sewing. Once you do that, do mandatory setups for your auto shop, and once that's over, you have 3 ways that you can make money. First of all is selling cars to customers. The second is mini heists, and the third is export exotic lists. I'm not really going to go in depth on this business because I actually have a guide on my channel, so if you guys want to check them out, make sure you go check them out. And the other one is the vehicle cargo. I wouldn't say this is the best one to make money with, but if you are a beginner, it can make you some money. But I'll personally just recommend for you to do the I'll recommend for you to do the DAX missions first, which is the last dose missions and the first dose. And then once you do that, I think you're gonna have enough money to buy an acid lab, and you can just focus on that. So basically, I'm just gonna replace the vehicle cargo and just tell you to do the acid lab because it's better. Alright, so now let's talk about the other side of these businesses, which are the passive businesses. They are different from the active businesses. All you have to do is just bring them supplies, and then you just let your workers do their thing, and they're gonna generate income at times. Firstly, it's the nightclub safe. It can make you anywhere from 50,000 per hour, and you need the nightclub and staff upgrade to be able to make all of that money. And the extra income, it takes advantage of the increased nightclub popularity earnings. 250,000. All you need to do is just keep your nightclub popularity meter above 90%. The best way that you can do this is basically every 48 minutes in one in-game day, money will be transferred to your safe, and the popularity will drop by 5%. If you have staff upgrade, popularity will just decrease slower. 50,000 added to your nightclub safe as long as your popularity is at 100 to 95%. This means you only need to worry about increasing your popularity every 2 in-game days, and once that has dropped to 90%, every time you switch the DJs in your nightclub and build, it will automatically give you 10% popularity, putting it back to 100. And since this costs around 10,000, you'll be making 90,000 profit. There's also other side of this business, which is the warehouse for the nightclub. It generates money passively by, it basically means you have to own all the businesses that exist in the game, like the special cargo, air fry, the MC businesses, etc., all of those, and then just link them to your nightclub, and then your nightclub can start making money from those businesses. I know it may sound confusing, but I also have a guide on this nightclub as well, on the nightclub, so make sure you also check it out, and you'll just learn everything about it in like 5 minutes. The other one is the gun running business. It generates around 45,000 per hour passively while doing other things, and you need to own a bunker, which costs anywhere from 1 million to 3 million. All you have to do is you just go to a bunker, do your laptop, and then sit there, do a resupply mission. It's basically going to be a setup to set it up, buy upgrades, and then once that's over, you have to deliver the supplies to your bunker, and your staff will start manufacturing guns and turning them into stock and making new money. Buying supplies is actually more effective than stealing the supplies. So I recommend for you to buy the supplies. It's going to save you time. It's going to save you, well, it's not going to save you money, but it's going to save you time, other things that can generate you more money. And the last passive business that we're going to talk about is the motorcycle club. It can make you a lot of money per hour. There isn't really a certain amount of number. It's a lot. Firstly, you're going to need to own a clubhouse. The cheapest one is around 200,000, and businesses can cost you anywhere from 1 million to 3 million. It depends on upgrades and everything. So to start a motorcycle clubhouse as a president, corresponding option in the interaction menu, you basically go to your laptop in your clubhouse, and then you buy businesses. Once you do that, you can go to your businesses, then you have to set them up, bring supplies. It's basically like the bunker. Like it's exactly the same thing. You bring supplies, and then once that's over, your staff will start making stock, and you can also buy 3 upgrades, which are the equipment upgrade, staff upgrade, and security upgrade. And I recommend for you to buy 2 of them. You can actually not buy the security upgrade, but it's up to you. The other 2 are mandatory, as they're going to save you more time, they're going to make things faster, and they're just going to increase the value of your product.